So I also wanted to bring this up. I mentioned you on a podcast, the first episode when I was talking to Carissa. This is Vinny. If you guys saw that episode, this is Vinny. I mentioned that you, and I think out of all people I've ever met in my life as a young couple throughout the years of being a 20-year-old, you and your girl, the ones that if you guys don't get married, I'm surprised. Everyone else is like, oh, they broke up? Well, they broke up, you know? But you two, it's like, if you guys don't get married, I'm going to be in shock. Right? So I say that to say, what do you tell people, what advice can you give people who are having a hard time holding a relationship together? Because I've had a conversation with the guys on the other podcast and Carissa as well about being in a relationship, if it's beneficial, et cetera, et cetera. I don't really want to ask you that question. I want to kind of use the experiences you've been through to kind of help people, right? Like, if people are in a relationship and they're having a hard time, and, you know, because it's not easy to hold a relationship. It's not easy to get into a relationship, and then it's not even easy to hold a relationship together, especially when you're young. And you're a college student, you're going to be 21 in another couple months. Like, that is the time where people are just running around sucking stuff for fun. You know? So what do you do? What advice can you give somebody for that?
Well, I've never been asked that, so that's a good question. But I mean, me and Sam, like, we don't argue that much. And if we are arguing about something, Sam's my girlfriend. And if we are arguing about something, it's nothing significant. Like, what we're arguing about, like, all right, this is gonna sound like really stupid, but on vacation, I spilled pickle. I spilled pickle juice on her. Okay. Wait. I'll show you the video later, because it was actually something my sister was recording. Yeah, I spilled pickle juice on her by accident. I was being stupid. All right. and she got mad at me, but like, she's not like mad at me. Like, she's just like annoyed that I was acting stupid. So like that's like the highest level of like an argument like we would have.
Wait, how did the pickle juice get onto Sam?
And I'll tell you later. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So
yeah, no.
Anyway,
so
back to the pickles.
Yeah, like I don't even remember the question. What were you saying? Like, how do I hold the relationship?
Right. How do you hold your relationship together? Because a lot of people have a hard time doing that, let alone getting into one.
But like, just like a stupid argument like that, like, I feel like some people would just like go crazy on their girl, like, but like, you just gotta be like whatever, like, all right, I spilled pickle juice on her. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, she's just being stupid. And I was being stupid. Yeah. Yeah, and you just gotta stay positive.
So what? Right. Now, you're saying you guys don't get into too many arguments.
Yeah.
What do you tell? Like, how do? Because a lot of couples, like, I know even when I was younger, in my first relationship, we like fight about the dumbest things in the world. Yeah. Right. But how do you avoid? Just don't
take them serious.
Like, how do you avoid getting into those arguments? You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how to avoid getting into those arguments. Because those are just stupid little things. Like, so, like, yeah, you guys are gonna annoy each other once in a while, but I mean, I still love her. Yeah. So it's not doesn't affect anything.
I think one thing that I could say for relationships like that is when you get into an argument, don't hold the don't
hold a grudge.
Yeah, like, the argument happens, take a deep breath, try your best, because it's hard for everybody. Everybody's different, but try your best to just take a deep breath and try and understand where they were coming from in the argument. Exactly. And, you know, man up sometimes. Like, us men, like, sometimes we'll, like, yell at our girl, and then we're like, well, you know what? I was right, so I'm not going to say I was wrong. But you yelling at your girl alone was wrong. Right? Like, you cursing, you being loud, that alone is wrong. You don't do that to somebody, let alone somebody you love or like or care about. Yeah. So you need to sometimes take a step back and
just admit that you fucked up, and that's it.
Take a deep breath.
Like, who cares?
Right.
She still loves you. Yeah, she's mad at you, but if you're gonna start yelling at her, like, no, it's not right. Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty good advice, Vincent.
Yeah, thank you.
Advice from Vincent.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't that good, but because nobody ever asks me that. So.
It's an interesting question, right?
Yeah, it is interesting.
Threw a curveball at you.
Yeah.